Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. I'm so happy to be with you this evening. What a wonderful night of music we have for you tonight. You know, every once in a while you run into one of those characters that you just can't avoid, you can't ignore, you have to pay attention, you have to listen to, and you grow to love. Well, that's what's going on tonight. One of my favorite New London characters, definitely a peg in the music community, definitely one of the ones in the music community that people turn to and people listen to. And he's very involved in the open mic scene, and he really brings it home when he's doing his own music. And he can do covers too if he wants, but I think tonight he's going to bring you all his own stuff. This is the man with the red sneakers, my friend, Tim Quinn.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do some of my own songs tonight. And I'm going to start off with a song called God's Ear. I've made my mind up. I'm changing my luck. I'm changing my luck today. I started something, I feel it coming. I feel the changes on the way. From my lips to God's ear, well, I hope you hear. I hope you hear me this time. This time. This time I'll make it. Reach out and take it. Won't have to fake it this time. I know I'm ready. Go slow and steady. And if you let me, I shine. From my lips to God's ear. Well, I hope you hear. I hope you hear me this time. This time. I hope you hear me. I hope you hear me. I hope you hear me this time. I started something, I feel it coming. I'm changing my luck today. I started something, I feel it coming. I feel the changes on its way. From my lips to God's ear, well, I hope you hear. I hope you hear me this time. This time. This time. I hope you hear me. I hope you hear me. I hope you hear me this time. I hope you hear me. I hope you hear me. I hope you hear me this time. This time. This time. This time. Thank you. The next one is called This Room. And I wrote it about living in the old house that I used to live in. We had a mantle with everybody's pictures on there, and for various times in our family history. And that's where this song came. Come into this room and see the faces of my family. You can see them all with me in the pictures on the wall. Come into this room and laugh, memories in a photograph. We don't always smile like that, sometimes we don't smile at all. Come into this room, come into this room, come into this room. Come into this room and see faces of my family. You can see it all with me in the picture on the wall. Come into this room and smile. We can stay here for a while. The past is often up on trial, but the jury can't decide. Come into this room and feel everything in here is real. Time is all there is to steal, and there's nothing here to hide. Come into this room, come into this room, come into this room. In this room we face the future. In this room we made the past. In this room we saw it happen. How did the time go by so fast? Come into this room and stay over there where children played. Make them back to play someday, but they grow up way too fast. Come into this room and shine. The past is never far behind. We have photographs to remind us of why it's called the past. So come into this room, 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 come into this room. Come into this room and see the faces of my family. You can see it all with me in the pictures on the wall. This one is called Once a Fool. You might think I know by now. Yes, you might think I know by now. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. And you might think I live on Easy Street. Yes, you might think I live on Easy Street. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Once a fool, it's hard to change your ways. Once a fool, you know what they say. Once a fool, always a fool. Now you might think I tell her how I feel. Yes, you might think I tell her how I feel. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Once a fool, hard to change your ways. Once a fool, you know what they say. Once a fool, always a fool. Once a fool, it's hard to change your ways. Once a fool, you know what they say. Once a fool, always a fool. Thank you. Next one is about a color I made up. It's called Melinda Blue. When I see a certain shade of blue, you know it always makes me think of you. wanna call it by your name, that's just what I'll do. Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue. The ocean misses green and blue, we know. The sky has many colors that it shows. Your blue eyes, they penetrate right into my heart like a work of art. Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue. I don't want this to end. Let the colors blend, and we'll paint the future blue. Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue. People feel so sad they call it blue. Never wanna feel that blue with you. Your blue eyes, they penetrate right into my heart like a work of art. Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue. When I see a certain shade of blue, you know it always makes me think of you. Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue, Melinda Blue. Thank you. Thank you so much. This next song was a song that I got the idea of writing a letter to life itself. After some mishaps and weirdness. It's called Dear Life. Dear life, I like it when you laugh. Dear life, I'm grateful for my past. You come and go, you take our friends. We carry on while their time ends. Dear life, you can be so cruel. Dear life, please explain the rules. You come and go, you take our friends. We carry on with their time ends. Life is like a carnival ride. Got to hold on gotta hold on, hold on. You've got to hold on for dear life, dear life. Dear life, I know we all must pass. Dear life, does it have to go so fast? I think we're learning, oh, but I can't say, like to know before you go away. And life is like a carnival ride, got to hold on for dear life. You gotta hold on, hold on. You've got to hold on for dear life, dear life. You gotta hold on, hold on. You've got to hold on for dear life, oh, dear life, dear life. Thank you. It's called Man in the Moon. Oh, the sun went down like it does every day, but I still need light. Now I'll find it some way, and it feels like it's getting darker, and everything's ending too soon. But tonight I am the man in the moon. Now I have to seek another chance in the night, so my dreams can awaken and finally take flight. And you see it and you know it, 'cause I will show it to you. 'Cause tonight I am the man in the moon. 'Cause tonight I am shining like no one that you know. cool of the evening, they disappear, but there's still a light shining ever so clear. And if you look really hard, you'll see me watching you. 'Cause tonight I am the man in the moon. 'Cause tonight I am the man in the Thank you. Well, right now it feels like I'm in a tropical rainforest. That's what I wrote this song about. It's deep in the winter. It's called South of Somewhere. Catch a breeze now from south of somewhere. It's a tease now as it blows through your hair. It feels so cool, but it's tropical air down here south of somewhere. Down here south of somewhere. Have a drink now and quench your thirst. Don't think too much or the bubble it might burst. It feels so good to forget all our cares down here south of somewhere. Down here south of somewhere. It's just tonight. This is how it's gonna be. Even if it's just tonight, we're free. Don't have to think. Let's have another drink. And even if it's just tonight, this is how it's gonna be. Even it's just tonight we're free. You catch a breeze now from south of somewhere. It's a tease now as it blows through your hair. It feels so cool, but it's tropical air down here south of somewhere. Down here south of somewhere. Down here south of somewhere. Thank you. Well, I'm going back a little one for this. In fact, I think I did this one while I was here last time. Know that I'm so tired and I didn't do anything. I don't want to be sleeping, don't want to do a thing. Oh, I just want to go somewhere with a pillow and a bed, somewhere where I can lay my head. 'Cause I'm a lazy man, oh, I'm a lazy man, oh, I'm a lazy man. I'm living in lazy land. Woke up this morning, wanna do anything. I don't wanna be thinking, don't even wanna sing. Oh, I just wanna go somewhere with a pillow and a bed, somewhere where I can lay my head. 'Cause I'm a lazy man, yes, I'm a lazy man. Oh, I'm a lazy man, and I'm living in lazy land. Lazy man, lazy man. Everybody wants me to get up and do something, but I don't want to do a thing. 'Cause I'm a lazy man. Oh, I'm a lazy man. Yes, I'm a lazy man, and I'm living in lazy land. Lazy man. Lazy man, lazy man. I was too lazy to do that last chord. Well, the next one is about time passing by. And if you have a mirror, you know all about that. Now, I don't know what makes me run, but I'm running faster now. I don't know what gets me up or what brings me down. I keep it to a a dull world these days, I'm quiet as a mouse. I like to stay at home most times, other times I must get out. One thing I'm aware of, I don't have time to waste. I hope I'm not too late, too late, too late, too late. I talk to people about the world, though it's sad, it's strange, it's cool. Filled with souls who try so hard, but they keep on getting fooled. I have no answers lately, I'm an ordinary guy. One thing I know for certain, at least I can still try. One thing I'm aware of, I don't have time to waste. I hope I'm not too late, too late. I know when something is wrong. I know when something is wrong. I don't want to be the one who's coming on so strong, but I know when something is wrong, yeah. Trying hard to live and love and laugh, and all I'll really leave behind is a bunch of photographs. But at least I will be smiling in all or most of them. I'm going to enjoy every minute until the end. One thing I'm aware of, I don't have time to waste. I hope I'm not too late, too late, too late, hey, too late. Oh, one thing I'm aware of, I don't have time to waste. I hope I'm not too late, too late, too late.
You ready to come over and talk to me?
Yes, I am.
Absolutely. Well, Tim's getting over here and getting mic'd up. Let me just remind you of all the wonderful, wonderful local shops and local galleries that there are in downtown New London. If you hit downtown New London, Bank Street, just by itself, there's two tattoo shops, at least 5 galleries, a frame shop, a hair salon, and several eateries. And they're all owned by local friends and neighbors of yours. And it's so important for us. Your mic is behind your chair. It's so important for us to support our local friends and neighbors in their businesses, to keep our money local. The economy here is really important. And when we spend money locally at our neighbors' establishment, then we keep the money local and it stays in our community, and that's so important. And I just want to remind you of that. Take advantage of what we have here in our community. Hi, Tim.
Hello.
It's so much fun. I'm going to turn my chair here a little bit. You're all set. Oh my goodness, you just have become more and more a prolific songwriter.
Yeah, that's like I said, I the only reason I learned how to play guitar is to write songs, and that's how I spend most of my time these days.
When did you start playing guitar?
I must have been around 12, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, and like I said, self-taught. Just got some of the music books, but mostly was listening to records. You know.
Mm-hmm. Who did you listen to? Who did you listen to growing up?
Oh, Beatles, Stones, Donovan. Bob Dylan, of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, the ultimate. Everything from the British invasion back then, you know.
Right, absolutely.
It was amazing. Yeah, it was an amazing time to be growing up and having that influence. Of course, there were people here like the Byrds and the Beach Boys.
Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Paul Revere and the Raiders. Which they had some great songs, by the way.
Yeah, they did.
And yeah, I love their greatest hits album.
I had that. I had that one also. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you had some great influences. Did you play in any bands while you were growing up?
Yeah, we messed around. We didn't go out and play gigs and stuff like that. We just mostly in the cellar messing around, feeling cool, in our garage or a cellar, and that was it, But we always wanted to go out and do that, and some of us did, or are doing it now or whatever, but not many.
Well, I think that what you're doing here in this community is pretty impressive. You're pretty involved in the open mic scene, aren't you?
Yes, I am. As we talked last time, because I rewatched that last show and get caught up, and we were talking about the Common Ground at that time,
yeah,
which has now evolved into the Phoenix open mic. It's,
nice.
It's down at the Octane.
Up from the ashes.
Up from the ashes, exactly. Because we know the Bulkley House closed down.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes. And but anyway, we moved up Octane. It's like Common Ground, the next generation.
The next
kind
generation.
of thing.
Yep, absolutely.
It's a whole nother thing in a lot of ways, because a lot of if you remember the old days when everybody came up there, even the established musicians would go up there and sing and play sometimes. And,
yep.
And it was a really tight, and everybody, the percussion out in the audience,
yep,
and everything
yep.
was like kind of crazy and very crowded. It's changed obviously from that now, but
yep.
We still have some really great local talent.
We do.
Coming in and taking advantage of that open mic. It's really
now,
great.
where is the Octane, and where is this open mic? Is at the Octane, which is
on Tilley
the
Street,
corner of Tilley and Bank
and Tilley Street, yeah.
And that is on Wednesday nights, right?
Yeah, and a lot of people might remember it as the old Frank's, if that's
yep. Yep.
That helps a lot, because is that the place that used to be Frank? Yes, it is. That's the place. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's completely redone, and she's. Cindy, the owner, is still working on and improving it. Any chance she gets.
Right.
It's a whole.
And it's got a nice little outdoor garden area where you can sit outside and have a little cocktail, and the food is really, really, really good.
Yes, yes, it is. I gotta admit to that. Oh my God, they have sushi to die for.
Yep, their food is
I'm
very
fussy about that, and they fantastic. So. Please go down and try that out.
Yeah, check out
on Wednesday night too.
On Wednesday night, and check out the local music. You don't have to be a musician to go to an open mic, though. You can exactly. Come and just sit and listen and take pictures and hear new musicians. And one of the things I like most about open mics is musicians such as yourself get to try out their new music, their new songs.
Exactly.
And what kind of a response do you get from the audience with your music?
Very, very positive. I have it goes from people just that's a great song to some of my other musician friends come and say, well, why don't you use this chord, or they might have some notes for me, which is good. But it's usually very positive, and it encourages me to keep doing
Absolutely.
it. So, but and everybody else is doing the same thing. Everybody's they stand up there and they go, should I do a cover or a new one of my own? Everybody goes, your own. Everybody says, do the new one, do yours. That's the kind of thing they want. They want to hear new music, and I can help them there. I could do that, because I'm always working on something.
So what's your idea about getting a CD out? You have so many great songs.
I can say now, which I couldn't say before. It's in the works.
It is.
Yeah, it is in the works.
Anybody that I know helping you produce it?
It's classified.
Classified information.
At the moment, it is. Yeah.
So, if that's classified information, do you think that perhaps once you get this CD pulled together and produced, that you might give it to me to play on the radio and
Oh,
come
for sure.
back here?
For sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I will definitely do that. Yeah.
Is that a dream of yours to have a CD produced?
Yes, yes. And like I said before, the band in my head has got to get out of there and get out here. You know.
Right.
Because like I said, when I'm sitting there doing those songs, I'm hearing how it could be in the final.
Do you? You hear that in your head?
I hear that in my head, and I want to hear that in my ears. You know, in my real ears. You know, it's like
a good friend of ours, Vince Tuckwood. I don't know if you. I know you know him, but he's a really good engineer when it comes to things like that, and he would be thrilled. I'm thinking to help you with that kind of a project.
He is helping me. He is. I mean, he's still in charge of the Phoenix Open Mic.
Yep.
Down at Octane, and yes, no, he is. He's the one that is encouraging me. He's saying to me, "I'm tired of waiting. I want to hear this thing now." And he said,
I agree with him.
And I went, "Yeah, okay, you know." So yeah, it's like I said, it's in the works. I'm really encouraged. You know, that something's going to happen. You know, but all these things take time, and like I say,
time and money.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what happens, but I'm really excited about doing something to get because that's what everybody says to me. Everybody comes down and when they hear the new stuff or they hear me doing stuff that they like and want to hear again. They want to take it home with them. They want to play it. They say, when are you going to do a CD? Everybody's saying that.
So with the exception of one song, all your songs are very original and very unique. They all have their own flavor. And I think that that's really important in this day and age. The only song that sounded even a little bit like somebody else's song was just because of the topic, and that's The Lazy Man. And if you call me on the telephone, you hear the Lazy Song by Bruno Mars.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the same deal. I'm lazy. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to lay around all day and be lazy. So that's the only song that you have that has a topic that is like anybody else's. You have a strange way of writing music. What is that? What is that? What makes you write a song, Tim?
It could be anything. Sometimes they just literally can't come out of my head. You know, just happen. I just sit down with a guitar and have a little piece of music that I'm interested in, and then I got a phrase or a chorus or something that goes in my head. I write it down and just go from there, and just like that, just out. Other times, inspiration hits, and it could be anything. It could be a news story. It could be things that are happening in my life. But it's a little bit of all of it. I don't have any. I remember Jeff Lynne on the back of his ELO's greatest hits. He says the only rule is there are no rules, and that's the way I look at it too. I don't have a set. This is the way I write a song. I just let them happen, and it could be, like I said, anything. I could. Including those things where you and your friends are sitting around going, "Well, that's a song," and they go, "Yeah, that's a song." I pull it up, the pen, write a little note, and say, "Okay, I'll get back to that." See what happens. And sometimes, like we just had this was a really experiment that we had down in Octane, and David Folks came up with this idea of, let's think of a book title. All of us will think of a book title, we'll put it down in a hat, and we'll pick up the name of the book, and we'll all write one song about and use the title of this book.
Somewhere in the song?
Somewhere in the song, you got to mention it, you got to do something with it. And so we all picked the book title, and they picked the title, and it happened to be the one that I picked, which was Welcome to the Monkey House.
Nice.
And so we all came up with different ideas, and we all did it. We all brought our songs down there one week. It was a blast, really, because we all did these songs, and they all had different perspectives and ways of looking at the thing. It was fantastic. It was really, really
How cool
great.
is that?
Yeah.
Now, did any of the one songs stick out more than others? Is there any one of those songs that stuck out?
Not to me. Like I said, I thought everybody had a unique take on it. You know, political, just a personal. You know, different ways of looking at it. It was. That's what I loved about the experiment. When we may be coming up with something else like that again.
That would be fun.
Because it was really good, and but no, not everybody had their own flavor, their own thing. You know, it was that's what I liked about it. So.
Now, so the Octane has the Phoenix open mic, and that's on Wednesday nights. What time does that start?
Usually about 7:30.
Around 7:30.
Yeah,
so if you're a musician, you need to get there 7:30
7.
ish.
Yeah, and
to
the
sign up.
The list, yeah.
And get on the list so that you're not the last one at the end of the night.
Yeah, unless you want to be. Again, that could be arranged, you know.
Tim, what do you want your music to achieve in the long run? What do you want your legacy of music to be?
I just want to get, like I say, these ideas that have come to me musically out, so other people can enjoy them, or like them, or kind of explain myself to the world, I guess. If I get a chance to do that and have these songs obviously outlive me, that would be even better. I'm not saying like a fame thing, or like hey, look at it, they go on. I'm not here, but it's just something I feel I created it, and I want to share it, and it means more to me to have other people enjoy it than I can't say that than me enjoying it, because I love doing that so much.
Right. Yes, you do.
But to have other people feel that way about it, about that music.
Absolutely.
That
Absolutely.
would mean the world to me. That would.
Well, I think that your music is fabulous. I love watching you play. I love the character of Tim Quinn. I'll never forget the first time I ever saw you play. It's a fun show to watch you get up and perform. And your music, you get better every time I hear you. Every time I hear you, you're a new and improved Tim Quinn, and I'm just in love with what you do. So I hope that you do get a CD out, and I hope that when you have that CD ready, you'll come and bring it back to Grandma's Attic, and bring it to my TV show, bring it to my radio show. We'll play it everywhere.
Okay.
All your songs that inspire and make us think. A lot of the songs that you played today have me thinking. So I think that's a good thing. So thank you so much. As usual, we are out of time. Would you do me a favor and take us out with a song?
Sure.
Thank you so much. Make sure you unplug. Okay. While Tim's unplugging, I want to step up to the plate here and remind you that our community is so vested in community. I know that sounds weird, but when we take care of our neighbors, we're taking care of the whole of what we have here in New London County. Remember that your neighbors that are elderly and that have children, that they may need your help sometime. Check in on your neighbors. Get to know who your neighbors are. Know their names. Know whether they have a cup of sugar you can borrow, or whether you can give them a cup of sugar. Those are things that are so important. They're values that have been lost over time, and we're all so busy looking at our cell phones and playing on our devices that we forget to look up and smile at our neighbor. Remember, the smile that you smile may be the only smile somebody sees today. Until next week, everybody, God bless and have a really great week. Bye-bye.
Wintertime's coming, so is the snow. Gonna get cold now, wind's gonna blow. When I wanna feel warmer, I know what to do. Baby, I just think of you. I still get lonely, blue as the sky. I don't know how, but I do know why. When I need to feel better, you know that I do. Baby, I just think of you. Sometimes when I'm low and down, going off the tracks, sometimes when I'm low and down, you can bring me back.